If you've never been spinning for trout or used a spinner for trout, this is all you have to do. It's probably the easiest way to go trout fishing. You just cast it out, reel it in. This short video is a scene from a much longer trout fishing adventure that I'll be sharing soon. The reason I'm sharing this scene separately is because it's short, it's punchy, it's straight to the point, and I just think that anybody searching how to catch trout on spinners might find this video informative and useful. Keep your eye open for the full-length trout fishing adventure Spinning for Trout coming out very soon. Now let's get on with it. If it's a bit deeper, you might want to let it sink a little bit. If the water's faster, you might want to reel it in a bit faster. The spinner needs to be going faster than the current in order to spin properly. But even in really fast water like rapids, you can crank the handle really fast and really get it spinning hard, and a trout will still run it down, no worries at all. Doesn't matter how fast you retrieve it, you'll never ever retrieve it too fast for a trout. You don't have to wiggle it and put any life into it or any action into it. You just cast it out and reel it in. And you'll feel it spinning. It'll put a bit of resistance on the end of the rod. If it doesn't, then it may not be spinning properly. Each brand of spinner spins differently. Some spin better than others. But you can just sort of see the rod's bent there. That's because the force of the spinner turning is putting a bit of pressure on it. I'll go a longer cast now. And that's all you do, you just cast it out and reel it in. They are without doubt the easiest lures to use. They're even easier than minnows, because with minnows, sometimes you'll have problems with the minnow. You got him, look at that. Just cast it out and reel it in. With minnows, sometimes you'll have problems in them hitting the bottom and fouling up on slime and stuff. But with a spinner, unless you let it sink, you're not going to have that problem. And with that cast, if I didn't let that sink, I just cast it out and reeled it in. Over here I can get to the water. He's not a big fish, but he turned up right on cue when I was giving a demonstration on how to use a spinner properly. Yeah, mate, you took that, I just cast it out and reeled it in, and you grabbed it. And for doing so, I say thank you very much and see you later, mate. So just casting it out and reeling in, and you'll notice that I started here and went further and further upstream. That's because, that's gone further again, that's because the commotion from that fish will travel, got him, oh I had a strike. The commotion from that fish will travel downstream. Meaning that everything from where I hooked it down will be spooked, but everything from where I hooked it up is still untouched. And I've still got a little bit of the top of this pool to see if I can catch another one. Not quite sure how safe this is standing here. Is there another fish up there? Yes, got him. Ooh, he's a nicer one too. Now I can't wet my hand up here. I'm just going to have to lift him and try and get a bit of moisture off the wet grass. Ugh. It's not even all that wet, unfortunately. Oh well. He's quite a bit bigger than the last one that I just caught. Just casting it out, reeling it in. I've caught two in the one hole. See you later, mate.